Hello everyone. Welcome back to our English grammar class. I hope you all are doing great. In today's session, we are going to cover a very important and interesting topic, imperative sentences. By the end of this class, you'll be able to understand what imperative sentences are, identify different types like commands, requests, advice, and warnings, form both positive and negative imperatives correctly, and use them naturally in your daily life conversations. What is an imperative sentence? An imperative sentence gives a command, request, instruction, advice, or direction. It tells someone to do or not to do something. Examples: close the door. Please help me. Have a seat. Don't touch that wire. Now that we know what an imperative sentence is, let's understand how it is formed. Imperative sentences have a very simple structure, but that's what makes them powerful and easy to use. See this example and analyze the structure. Let's break this sentence to understand it better. Here, open, this is our verb, the action word. The door, this is the object, the thing on which the action is done. So, when we say open the door, the action is open and the object is door. The full meaning is you open the door. But in imperative sentences, we don't write you because it is understood that we are talking to you, the listener. Now we'll learn about the first type of imperative sentence, which is called a command. Let's understand it step by step. What it means, how it's formed, and where we use it. A command is an imperative sentence that gives a direct order or instruction to someone to do something. It is used when the speaker has authority or wants immediate action. Structure: verb, base form, plus object, optional. The subject, you, is understood. Examples. Let's see some common examples. Stand up. Open your book. Stop talking. Sit down. Now let's move to the next type of imperative sentence, request. A request means when you ask someone to do something, but in a polite and respectful way. Examples. Please open the window. Kindly wait here. Please help me with this. Pass me the book, please. Kindly take your seat. Let's move to next type of imperative sentence, that is advice. Sometimes we use imperative sentences not to order or request, but to give advice or guidance to someone. That's called an advisory imperative sentence. Examples. Take an umbrella. Don't eat too much junk food. Sleep early. Be honest. Exercise daily. Now moving to the next imperative sentence, that is warning. We have warning imperatives. These are used to alert, caution, or stop someone from danger or mistake. When you say, be careful, you're warning someone. Examples. Watch your step. Don't touch that wire. Never play with knives. Now we'll learn something very interesting. How we use small helper words like let's, do, and don't in imperative sentences. These three words may look simple, but they completely change the meaning or tone of your sentence. So let's understand them one by one. The first word is let's, which is actually short for let us. We use let's when we are suggesting or inviting someone to do something together. So the speaker is also included in the action. Structure. Let's plus base verb plus object, optional. Speaking head in silhouette. Examples. Let's go out. Let's start the meeting. When you say, let's go out, It means, let us go out together. So it's not a command, it's a suggestion or invitation. Now we will learn about how to use do. We can use the word do before a verb in an imperative sentence to add force, encouragement, or persuasion. It makes the request sound more insistent, polite, or emotional. When you say, try this cake, it's a simple suggestion. But when you say, do try this cake, it becomes more encouraging and warm. It sounds like you really want the person to do it. Examples: do try this cake. Do call me later. Now let's talk about don't. When we want to stop someone from doing something or tell them not to do an action, we use the word don't before the base form of the verb. It makes a negative imperative sentence. When you say, don't talk in class, you're stopping someone from doing that action. It's a negative command. You're telling them what not to do. We use don't in schools, traffic signs, safety instructions, and even in daily life. Let's recap what we have covered. First one, we learn what are imperative sentences. Second, why imperative sentences are important. In speaking. Now the most important part is practice. If you are not speaking or using these sentences, then your speaking never will be improved. There are several methods. First one is mirror practice. This is the best way to train your tongue, expression, and confidence at the same time. When you speak in front of a mirror, you can see your body language, face, and mouth movement, just like in real conversation. Small blue diamond step-by-step method. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your eyes. Imagine you are talking to someone, your student, friend, or coworker. Give yourself commands or instructions using imperative sentences. Speak loudly, clearly, and with expression. Fluency doesn't come by learning hundreds of rules. It comes from daily practice. Use imperative sentences every day to talk to yourself, to others, and in your mind. Speak confidently. Even short sentences like, come here, let's go, please sit down, build your fluency faster than memorizing grammar.